30 seconds.
Hey,
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Alright, getting quarterfinals going. We have Unforgiven Inferno on the left, Blindside on the right, and let's see, Blindside player up the center taking a walk, and another one out of the middle taking a walk. They do have that Snake 1 bunker, and it looks like the middle corner. So a good spread, whereas Unforgiven Inferno has that Snake 1. Oh, and they get up to Burrito 2 as well. So it looks like I see a 4-on-2 or 4-on-3. Oh, and Blindside losing their Burrito corner. That could hurt, but let's see if Blindside getting up into that 50 Snake bunker can get a couple of kills to bring his team back in here. Unforgiven Inferno has pretty, oh, they have 5 alive, so they're looking pretty good right here, so it's really going to take a lot of work by this. And here it comes, Unforgiven Inferno moving on to Blindside side of the field. And I believe it's just the Snake player left with him, so it's a 5-on-1. It's going to take kind of a miracle. Oh, and it looks like Unforgiven. Oh, he thought about just going for the horn. Oh. Takes out the Snake player. Kill 5 for Unforgiven Inferno.
hey man, keep it sexy, alright? I'm trying to leave this field. I should, yeah. Hey, you know what? I'm just glad to be in shoes, okay? It was a boot previously, so.
Game finished.
Hey, you know that?
Home and 4-6-3 away. Blindside Brotherhood and Unforgiven Inferno. Go ahead and get ready. We'll be back on after this point.
Hey, we're home.
Seconds.
All right, we have Seattle Nomads on the left and 406 Freedom on the right in the quarterfinals.
want on here? You want to? It's right here.
Alright, and let's see. After the breakout shook out, 406 dropping 2 quickly, stacked up the back. Oh, and they do get out to that Dorito 1. Looks like for the Seattle Nomads, 5 alive. And they get out to that snake corner, and they're in that snake 1 wing. Pretty good spread, definitely advantage to the Seattle Nomads right now. Oh, and they chop up another out of the middle, so, oh, and looks like it's going to be a 5-on-1 right now. 3-1 only, and Seattle Nomads are calling it. Oh, and there goes 3-1. So very quick point, very controlled by the Seattle Nomads.
Alright, on the field we have Seattle, Blindside Brotherhood home and Unforgiven Inferno away. On deck, 406 Freedom and Seattle Nomads will be back on, so go ahead and get ready.
Hey, same thing. Yeah. I got
Alright, in our second point, on the left we have Blindside Brotherhood, and on the right, Unforgiven Inferno. Unforgiven Inferno took the first point, so let's see if they can get the second one, and then they will clinch their spot into the semifinals. Here's the breakout. Looks like Blindside Brotherhood made it out to both the Snake Corner and the Dorito Corner alive, so that's a great spread. And on Unforgiven Inferno side, it looks like we got the Snake 1, that the first wing on the outside, which is pretty good. And Unforgiven losing their home player. And Unforgiven moving up out of the Dorito Corner into the Dorito 2. So Unforgiven definitely has better attacking positions, but it looks like Blindside is still 5 alive, and they do have the wide corner bunkers, so Blindside going ahead and making the move into that Snake 2 bunker. Let's see if we can get a little production, and Unforgiven getting up to that Dorito 3, so each team has an attacker far up on opposite sides of the field. Let's see if we can get some production. Unforgiven Inferno's Dorito 3 players staying up over the top, looking to get some kills. Oh, and they get one of the center players for Blindside, so I believe it now. Oh, and as I say that, we lose an Unforgiven Inferno player, so it's down to 4 on 3, I believe. Still a good field position for Unforgiven Inferno. And they may have been off on that. It may be a 4 on 2. Unforgiven losing their Snake player. Let's see, the Dorito player retreating to Dorito 2, so there's a 4 on 1, I believe, right now. Just the Dorito 2 player left for Unforgiven, but I don't think that Blindside knows the kill count. And it looks like they figured it out. Oh! And Unforgiven's Dorito player bumping back up to the Dorito 3 and may have gotten a shot on the Snake player. Oh! And he just gets eliminated, moving all the way to the 50. And Blindside has figured it out, and it looks like they're going to go in and hang the flag. Alright, second point for these teams. We have 406 Freedom on your left and Seattle Nomads on your right. And Seattle Nomads took the first point, so we'll see if they can get this one and clinch their way into the semifinals. 406 conservative on the Snake side off the break and out to the Dorito 1, and they lose one of their players at home, so they have a little bit of a stack in the middle, and then that Dorito 1, and then the Nomads, they also stack two in the middle, but they make it out to the Dorito corner off the break, and now they've started filling the Snake side. And as I say that, 406 also gets into that Snake 2 bunker, the wing. And 406 drops their Dorito player. So 406 is down two bodies now. And Seattle Nomads, I believe, are 5 alive. And Seattle Nomads getting out to the Snake corner. That's a great bunker to be in. As 406 is going to try to get a little bit of protection out of their Snake player. He needs to get 1 or 2 kills in order to keep 406 in this game up. And he gets picked up, I think, that cross shot from the Dorito player. The Dorito player on Seattle Nomads puts in the Dorito 3. And that may be it for 406 Freedom. And Seattle Nomads are quickly figuring it out. Yep, they're still 5 alive.
Right behind you, brother. Go. Clear.
And it looks like Seattle Nomads, assuming this point is clean, will clinch their way into the semifinals.
Home and Blindside Brotherhood away.
Hey, Skinny needs us.
Hey, who's got a battery for the
30 seconds.
I didn't see what's right here.
20 seconds.
All right, we are in the third point of this set for the quarterfinals. We have Unforgiven Inferno on your left and Blindside Brotherhood on your right. They're both 1-1. So the winner of this match will clinch their way into the semifinals. It's like Unforgiven, a little bit of a conservative breakout, and then they do get into that Snake 1 wing on the outside, but they drop two of their players out of the middle. So it looks like they're stacked up in Snake 1, Dorito 1, and one player in the middle, whereas Blindside Brotherhood has the center wedge, the Snake 2, heavy gun Snake 2 player. And I don't know if they've dropped anybody. Snake player asking for a check for Blindside. Let's see if... Yeah, Blindside is out in the Dorito corner. So a good spread on that side of the field, but I think Unforgiven is doing a good job of keeping their guns rolling with just a few bodies left. Unforgiven now has his gun up on the Blindside Snake player, but unable to get a shot, but he did get his head back down. And Blindside center player is starting to push, and as he pushes, Unforgiven Snake player looks to the tape so he didn't catch him. Oh, but he might have. Yep, and there he goes. Great shot by the Unforgiven Snake player, taking out the Blindside center player that had pushed his way all the way to that 50 Dorito brick. So Unforgiven doing a good job of staying consistent on their guns in the lower body situation. I think they just need one more to get it back even. Blindside Snake player, there he goes, getting a little bit more aggressive, getting up to that 50 Snake. And here's where he should be able to. There's a sliver of a shot on that center wedge, but he really has to look for it. Looks like he's shooting at the Unforgiven's Dorito 2 player as well. So we'll see if this Blindside player can get some production. It's a 4-on-3 scenario. Oh, and I guess commentator curse. Blindside Snake player gets hit looking down the tape by the Unforgiven player in the Snake. So that should bring it to a 3-on-3 with a good field spread by Unforgiven. So Unforgiven in the Snake 1 or Snake 2, whatever you want to call it, on the outside wing. A big center wedge, and I believe that Dorito 2, it's hard to see from here. And I believe the Blindside has both the Dorito corner and the Snake corner, as well as the home bunker. So good spread by both teams. And now we come down to 60 seconds. So ultimately, if this game times out, it will come down to who won the previous points fastest. Unforgiven player streaking down the middle of the field, trying to get a kill, open it up for his team, and he fails to do so. So now Unforgiven is in a little bit of a tricky situation, but Unforgiven did win their point faster than Blindside, so Unforgiven really only needs to burn the clock for 1 more minute. And as I say, Unforgiven's Dorito player dies as well, so I believe that brings it down to a 1-on-3, and we'll see if Blindside can figure that out. And Blindside has to know that in this situation they have to win this point in order to move on. And Blindside taking out the snake player for Unforgiven, so it's going to come down to time. Oh, and the time's out! And so no point on this, and so I don't think the teams know that it comes down to time.
I will see who is playing the first points, but that will take us into semifinals.
Alright, this starts off our semifinals. Seattle Nomads on the left and Unforgiven Inferno on the right. Unforgiven Inferno winning that game in order to move on. Seattle Nomads got a bye, so let's see if Seattle Nomads can... Sorry about that. Seattle Nomads will be on next. This is Seattle Damage. Seattle Damage losing one, I think, trying to get into that Dorito one, but they are wide, so 4 alive for Seattle Damage in the Snake corner and the Dorito corner. And Seattle Damage making a move into the Snake 2 bunker. Whereas Unforgiven Inferno has a player in the Snake 1, they just made a bump out to the Dorito 1, and they have 2 alive in the middle. Seattle Damage up to that 50 Snake. And let's see if he can get some production out of that bunker. I think he has a shot on the Dorito 2, but for now, Unforgiven Inferno is kind of held up in that Dorito 1, so he's in a place where I think he's safe. Unforgiven is also in that Snake 1 on the wire, so Seattle Damage has to be careful in that 50 not to look too wide or else. Unforgiven getting a couple quick kills. Unfortunately, Seattle Damage's Snake player took that shot, and right after Unforgiven was able to open up the game, looks like they figured out they have kill 5 and they're going to go hit the buzzer. Should be a good point for Unforgiven Inferno. see. On the left we have Rise Up, and on the right we have Seattle Nomads. First point of their semifinals match. Rise Up playing pocket. They have two players in their home bunker, Dallas and God, and what we call Seattle, the Aztec in the middle of the field. And and as I say that, they're quickly bumping up the Doritos and straight into Dorito 2. Whereas Seattle Nomads are in the Dorito 1, the Can and the Aztec in the home bunker, so they're bottled up a little bit in the middle. And I didn't see if they lost one off the break. And as I say that Dorito Can making a quick bump out to the Dorito corner, and I think he made it clean. Running left, going in and checking the home, and he pulls him out. So Seattle Nomads losing their home player. And as I say that, Seattle Nomads also get out to the snake corner. So Seattle Nomads have a good field spread. Rise Up, making their move up to the 50 snake, and let's see, I think that's Hannah, and I think she might get some production out of there. 50 snake looks like she may have gotten a shot on that Dorito corner, or at least made him jump out of the way. And Rise Up is also now pushing up the Dorito side of the field, running the highway pattern. And he's going to bunker out the last player, and then they should have a clear field to hit the buzzer. And Rise Up, assuming the point is good, takes that point pretty confidently. Alright, on our left we have Unforgiven Inferno, and on our right, Seattle Damage. I believe Unforgiven took the first point, so if they can win in this one, that will clinch their way into finals for first place and send Seattle Damage to go fight for third. Seattle Damage making it out to both corners off the break, and then stacking the middle bunkers with the Dorito Can, whereas Unforgiven Inferno, that's a little bit more of a conservative breakout. With the home bunker, the Aztec on the Dorito side of the field up the middle, and then the Can on the Dorito side, and the tall Aztec towards the snake side. And they make that snake one bunker there. So 5 alive for Unforgiven Inferno, and they are all rolling their guns, which is you really like to see when a team has control like that. As I say that, Unforgiven Inferno dropped their first player. Maybe a 4-on-5. I didn't see, but it looks like Seattle Damage may have lost one player. Snake corner for Seattle Damage taking a walk. That should help Unforgiven Inferno because that guy was wrapping and putting a lot of pressure on those back middle bunkers. Seattle Damage is down to 3, so it's 3 players for Seattle Damage, 4 players for Unforgiven Inferno.
Pretty sure all this is getting picked up.
Let's see, Seattle Damage moving up to that center wedge, and he's playing tight. So Seattle Damage can get one. Oh, and they do. Seattle Damage makes an elimination out of that Dorito 1 player for Unforgiven. So Unforgiven, throwing a couple bodies away, and all of a sudden it should be a tied-up game. Unforgiven Inferno has Snake Corner, the Snake 1 bunker, and the home bunker. Oh, and Unforgiven Inferno makes an elimination out of the middle of the field. So it should be down to a 3-on-2. And Seattle Damage really wants to press the issue as they move into that center brick. And here's right. Oh, and he totally takes out that home player. So right now, Unforgiven Inferno in a little bit of a tight stack. Oh, and they kill the center player, just getting a little bit too greedy. So it should be a 1-on-2 with Seattle Damage in the 50 Dorito against the Snake Corner and the Snake 1 or Snake 2, the outside wing Snake bunker. And it looks like the Snake Corner for Unforgiven Inferno might have died as well, so maybe it's down to a 1-on-1. The Seattle Damage player in that Dorito brick at the 50 is kind of wheeling and dealing. Unforgiven player making a run back to the corner. And he makes it. Good move to get back there. Let's see. The Seattle Damage player makes it all the way to the Dorito corner. So now they're playing Dorito corner to the Snake corner. And the Snake player moves in. And the Seattle Damage player runs in and hits the buzzer to get the point. And assuming he is clean, it would be a good point for Seattle Damage.
Seattle Nomads home against Rise Up away. Seattle Damage and Unforgiven Inferno, go ahead and get ready. You will play your 3rd point right after this.
Alright, moving into our second point of the Rise Up and Seattle Nomads match with Seattle Nomads on your left and Rise Up on the right. Rise Up won the first point, so let's see if they can win this one to clinch their way into playing for first. Another conservative breakout and then a really quick bump side to the Dorito for Rise Up, and they smoke 2 of the Nomads off the break, and they get another elimination out of the Snake 2 bunker. So, and all that's left is the Dorito corner for Seattle Nomads. Rise Up, heavy guns off the break and getting rewarded for it. And great communication As Rise Up seems like they know pretty well that they just have to clean up this Dorito corner and they will be playing for first. Oh, and as I say that, the Seattle Nomads get the kill out of Rise Up Snake player, but it won't be enough. And Rise Up goes in to hit the buzzer, and assuming they're clean, they will be playing for first.
Game finished.
Alright, on the field, Seattle Damage and Unforgiven Inferno playing your third point.
Hey guys, 86 on snake corner. 86 on snake corner on break.
Oh, and then I heard Cuban.
All right, our third point of their match. Seattle Damage on your left and Unforgiven Inferno on the right. Unforgiven Inferno did win their point against Seattle Damage 5 seconds faster, and that was what brought them into play in the semifinals by being ahead in time. So let's see if that works out for them again. After the breakout, Unforgiven Inferno getting to that snake one again, as well as the Dorito corner, and then stacking the center back through bunkers, the home, the can next to home, and the tall Aztec next to home. Whereas Seattle Damage takes the little Aztec towards the middle of the field, and he is just staying on that snake side. And Seattle Damage also in the snake one bunker and the Dorito corner. I believe that Seattle Damage lost one player. And so they had, and moved into the snake side tall Aztec. So good spread for both teams. We'll see who tries to make some moves and who keeps their guns consistent. Seattle Damage player looking at the wire on the snake side. Looks like he may be seeing if he can make a move. The Unforgiven Inferno's home player is just watching that gap. Oh, and he wraps and he makes the kill out of the home. So Unforgiven Inferno now down to 4 players. Still a strong stack, and they still have a good spread, being a Dorito 1 looking across field and the Snake 1 looking across field. Both of Unforgiven Inferno's players in the middle of the field looking towards the Doritos, so I think they're concerned about letting Seattle Damage make their way down the field on the burrito side. Maybe an opportunity for Seattle Damage to realize that they're looking that way and get a little more production of the snake, and they're going to need it. Just keep in mind, Seattle Damage has to win this point because with the first 2 points, they won their point slower than Unforgiven Inferno. And with that, Seattle Damage gets the kill out of Unforgiven Inferno's Dorito 1, and Unforgiven Inferno quickly filling from the Dorito side can back into the Dorito 1. So it should be a 3-on-4. And as I say that, Seattle Damage hopped the Snake 1 into the inside, straight up into that 50 Snake structure. And he's going to start looking for some kills. Looks for the kill on the Dorito 1, and he misses. Dorito 1 now knows he's there. So expect Unforgiven Inferno to just tighten up and try to hold. And the Snake player for Seattle Damage makes the kill on that Dorito 1 again. So, and it looks like he kills the left tower next to the Snake as well, so it should be a 4-on-1 right now. Oh, and as I say that, the widest Dorito player for Seattle Damage just throws his body away. So down to a 3-on-1. And they need to figure this out quickly and close it, as they do. And shoots the Unforgiven Inferno Snake player. And it looks like Seattle Damage will win that, and that will move them on to play for first with Rise Up.
Seattle Damage playing for first, and we will have Seattle Nomads and Unforgiven Inferno playing for third. And just give me a minute, and I will figure out what side of the field and who's playing first.
Yeah,
I know what you were doing. You gotta get it like.
Alright, on the field, home will be Unforgiven Inferno, and away will be Seattle Nomads. On deck will be Seattle Damage home and Rise Up away. Alright, one more time. We're ready to start our finals with Unforgiven Inferno home. Seattle Nomads away.
Barely over.
Make your way to the field. We are ready to start. Up next will be Seattle Damage home against Rise Up away.
You're doing what I do. You walk around people's tables just grabbing whatever it's fucking to do. Oh, there we go. I got you. That was a good one. Are you left-handed? Are you left-handed? No wonder that looks weird.
30 seconds.
You can't hit because you're left-handed, dude. Look, Nate's gonna hit it first throw. Oh, yeah. Nate's gonna hit that throw right-handed.
20 seconds.
All right, this is our game playing for third place. We have Unforgiven Inferno on our left and Seattle Nomads on our right. And this is the first of our best of three. Seattle Nomads, a little bit of a conservative breakout to go to the snake side tower. The Aztec up the middle of the field on the snake side. The Dorito can and the Dorito 1 and the home bunker. And Seattle Nomads, Unforgiven Inferno makes it to the snake 2 insert, the wing, as well as the Dorito side small Aztec, the Dorito 1, and the snake corner. So they do have a good spread, and it looks like they're 5 up off the break for both teams, but Seattle Nomads taking a walk. I believe that was their home player. Seattle Nomads also making a bump out to the snake corner to match up with Unforgiven Inferno. No. Yeah, Unforgiven Inferno. Unforgiven Inferno still has 5 alive. Dorito 1, and they are in that Dorito side tall wedge. And they make a bump into the Dorito 2. So good spread by Unforgiven Inferno, and good job of keeping 5 alive. Seattle Nomads now make their way out to the Dorito corner as well. So Seattle Nomads have Dorito 1, Dorito corner, snake side, small Aztec, and the snake corner. And Unforgiven getting all the way up to the 50 snake, and he's going to take a shot at the Dorito 1 player for the Seattle Nomads, and it looks like either bounced or missed. Oh, and a ref running in for a check, and it looks like Seattle Nomads are clean. Unforgiven Inferno player. Oh, it looks like he may have gotten a shot on the Dorito corner. And he does. So Seattle Nomads dropping the Dorito corner. So down 2 bodies, Seattle Nomads. But they are keeping their guns rolling. And Unforgiven Inferno does make it up to the Dorito 3 bunker. So 5 on 3 right now. Pretty heavy press on the outsides by Unforgiven Inferno. Seattle Nomads making their way into the snake insert wing. And he's looking to the inside, trying to make sure that that Dorito player for Unforgiven doesn't have an easy bump into the 50 brick. Heavy communication coming from Unforgiven Inferno's back players. And a crucial elimination by the Seattle Nomads. They take out Unforgiven Inferno's snake player that was at the 50, and that should give it out. And as I say that, Seattle Nomads, the gateway into the snake bunker gets eliminated from the inside by the Dorito player, and then Unforgiven Inferno's Dorito player gets eliminated. So bodies dropped on both sides as Unforgiven Inferno gets back into the 50 snake, and he is wrapped hard on the Dorito 2 player for the Seattle Nomads. And he moves past the 50 into no man's land, just trying to get that final elimination, and he does, and it looks like that should do it. Unforgiven Inferno able to clean up that Dorito player, and assuming he's clean, will take this point.
And Unforgiven Inferno, you will be right back on after this point, so go ahead and get ready.
And this is first point of our finals for first place, with Seattle Damage on our left and Rise Up on the right. Seattle Damage did win first place at the Ninjaball first event of the year. And Rise Up, the same conservative off the breakout, and then quick bumps into the Dorito. And a minor penalty on Seattle Damage for their play up the middle. And Rise Up is calling kill 2. Seattle Damage out in the Dorito corner, the Dorito 2, and the Snakeside Tower. And Rise Up is in the Snakeside Tower, the Snakeside Aztec up the middle with the home bunker, Dorito side can. And I believe that the front Dorito player for Rise Up was eliminated shortly after the breakout. And it looks like Seattle Damage's player in the Snakeside Tower took a bounce, a lucky bounce, because that would have opened up that side. And Seattle Damage sneaks his way up into the 50 Dorito brick, and he gets a quick elimination on the Snake player for Rise Up, and that was crucial. Now he's putting heavy pressure on the Snakeside Tower. Rise Up does make it out to the Dorito corner. And right now, Seattle Damage playing against Rise Up out of the Dorito corner, the Dorito 1 and the Snakeside Tower, Aztec. Seattle Damage, their Snakeside Tower does make it out to the Snakeside corner. I like that move, spread the field, try to see a little bit more and get a shot. If it makes an elimination on this Snakeside Tower for Rise Up, that will open the field up for them. Oh, and Seattle Damage the Dorito 50 in the brick just gets a little too hungry and he tries to wrap the bunker, and it's just bad timing with the Dorito corner for Rise Up, so he gets pulled off. And now it is Seattle Damage in the Dorito corner and in the Snake corner. And Rise Up loses the Dorito corner, so I believe it may be down to a 2-on-2 unless I can't see. Yep, it is. Seattle Damage has Snake Corner and Dorito Corner against Rise Up in the Dorito 1 and the Snake Side Tower. And the Seattle Damage player from the corner moves into the outside Snake bunker, and I think that Dorito 1 sees him there. Seattle Damage Snake player looking to wrap, and the Dorito player, I believe, is just hanging out in the corner still. Just Snake player for Damage pressing the issue and getting up to that 50 Snake. And let's see if he can get some production out of that bunker. Getting to those bunkers is really good, but you have to get an elimination out of him. And Rise Up knows he's there. And so right now, Rise Up, the Dorito player is staying hard on the Snake, and Rise Up's Snake Side Power is a little more on a swivel, which means if I were that Seattle Damage player, I would be letting my teammate know, hey, they are both looking at me. Oh, and the Rise Up Snake Side Power moves out to the Snake corner and gets a heavy wrap and eliminates the Seattle Damage player. So it is a 2-on-1 right now. And I believe that Rise Up, they should know, as long as they don't lose track and they don't lose one body. Oh! And Rise Up makes the elimination out of that Dorito corner. And they will go in and hit the buzzer. And again, assuming that that is a clean hang, Rise Up should take that first point, and that was pretty exciting.
Game finished.
Alright, on the field we have Seattle Nomads home and Unforgiven Inferno away. Rise Up and Seattle Damage. We'll be back on the field right after this, so go ahead and get prepared and get ready.
I'm so bad at that. I do that so much. That's why I grabbed a barrel last week in our team.
Seconds.
You allowed to call timeout? I was like, I don't know, let me ask. I know in NXL we can, but never timeout. No timeout.
30 seconds.
Not allowed to give it.
20 seconds.
All right, our second point, we have Seattle Nomads on the left and Unforgiven Inferno on the right, playing for third place. Unforgiven Inferno taking the first point. So Let's see if they can win this. And Unforgiven Inferno getting out to the snake corner and to that snake one wing on the outside. So they're very wide on the snake side, a little conservative on the Dorito side. They have a lot of, well, two of their players out of the middle, just heavy guns on the Dorito side. So it looks like they're trying to do a snake push and maintain the Dorito side, whereas Seattle Nomads making their way into the Snake 2 bunker, looking to go up to 50. And they have the Dorito 1 bunker looking inside, and all three of the back center bunkers. And the Snake side tower for Seattle Nomads makes a bump out to the Snake corner, and I believe he makes it clean. Ref coming in to check him. Ref making the call clean. So Seattle Nomads gets in the 50 snake and the snake corner, and now he is heavy wrapping. And he makes an elimination out of the Dorito 1 for Unforgiven Inferno. So Unforgiven Inferno dropped one out of Dorito 1, and I think that they dropped another on the way that I missed. So Unforgiven Inferno all of a sudden turning their guns towards the snake side, trying to handle this 50 snake that just chopped them up. Seattle Nomads 50 Snake is getting a little bit antsy, rapping really hard, and for Unforgiven Inferno to be in the Snake 1. I believe that it is, there's two players remaining for Unforgiven Inferno, the Home and the Snake, against 4 remaining for Seattle Nomads. Seattle Nomads still just in the Dorito corner and the Dorito 1. Might be an opportunity for them to start pushing instead of just having the 50 Snake player do all the work. 50 Snake player hard on the wrap. Looks like he may have gotten an elimination or a bounce off of Unforgiven Inferno's home player. Rep signaling that he's clean. Now the Nomads are coming down. Big center push. And they also push into the Dorito 3. Up to the 50 Dorito as well. So here comes the push for Seattle Nomads. It looks like they figured it out that they're playing against 2. They're still playing pretty cautious. They don't want to throw their bodies away. And the Snake player for Seattle Nomads makes an elimination on the home against Unforgiven Inferno, and it'll just be the Snake player. And Seattle Nomads bunker out the Snake player, and that will clean it up. And as they're calling kill 5, they know that they have all of the eliminations. They're going to go hit the buzzer and see if he's clean. They'll get this point.
Unforgiven Inferno and Seattle Nomads will be on after this point. So when we're ready.
Not friends, and not having in any way, shape, or form to agree with you. Don't fucking earn it. Don't fucking earn it. Hey, you wanted that one, right? No, you wanted that one.
Seconds.
All right, and we are on for our second point of this match in first place. We have Rise Up on our left and Seattle Damage on the right. Rise Up took the first point. They can win this one. They will clinch first place and take first from Seattle Damage, who won the last event. Seattle Damage breaking out to the Dorito corner and the Snake corner, wide off the break, and quickly quickly getting into that Dorito 1, whereas Rise Up, same breakout that we've seen a few times, trying to shoot their guns and then move into the Doritos immediately after the breakout, and the same thing as the point before, the Dorito player gets eliminated trying to get up, I believe, to the Dorito 2. Rise Up also gets into that Snake 2 bunker and looks to go to the 50, but as I say that, Seattle Damage has made their way all the way up to the Dorito 3 and is looking inside. Rise Up is also in the Snake corner, so Rise Up has a huge advantage on the Snake side. Let's see if we can get some production going. Seattle Damage also in the Snake corner though. That Snake corner can really keep the Rise Up player in the Snake and the Rise Up player in the Snake corner honest. Oh. Seattle Damage player moving from the Snake corner into the Snake. Likely looking to get some cross-field shots. Rise Up is hunkered down, and Rise Up loses the Dorito side can, so the Dorito side really getting blown up for Rise Up right now. Seattle Damage, let's see if they can capitalize on that. Rise Up Snake player in the 50 looking at the tape, which leaves them exposed a little bit. If Seattle Damage can push the Dorito can and tuck him in, oh, and there it is. Seattle Damage player launches into the Rise Up side of the field. And the Rise Up Snake player frantically trying to get an elimination. Oh, and Rise Up Snake player gets bunkered. And it is just the Snake corner. And Seattle Damage trades with the Snake corner, and that will clean up Rise Up. So it looks like we are going to be 1-1 in this finals match. Seattle Damage players looking each other over just to make sure.
You didn't even stagger.
Point approved. Game finished.
Alright, on the field we have Hunter home and Seattle Nomads away. Seattle Damage and Rise Up, you'll be on.
Absolute fucking chaos.
30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds.
All right, a third point of this game to play third place. Seattle Nomads on our right. Unforgiven Inferno on our left. Unforgiven Inferno breaking out to the Snake corner. Left. Oh, and he's eliminated, so losing the wide Snake corner player, but making it alive into the Snake 2 insert bunker. And Unforgiven Inferno making their way up to the Dorito side wedge, and other than that, stacked in the back middle. So it is a 5-on-4. The Seattle Nomads off the break made it out to the Snake corner. Dorito 1, the Dorito wedge in the middle, the small Aztec in the middle, and the Dorito can. So a little bit of a better spread and an elimination is putting Nomads at an advantage. Unforgiven Inferno trying to be consistent with their center wedge player shooting at the Snake. Seattle Nomads bumping from the Aztec on the snake side into the snake insert bunker, and now he's looking back inside trying to figure out where that, it looked like he felt that there was paint coming in, and now he's trying to figure out where that keeps coming from. Unforgiven Inferno making it into Dorito 1, so starting to push a little bit of the issue, getting a little bit of a spread, but they need to make sure they don't lose. Unforgiven Inferno needs to make sure that they get an elimination without losing a body here in order to get the advantage back. As I say that, Seattle Nomads make it into the 50 snake. Oh, and he makes an elimination off that center wedge. That's a huge elimination. So now a big advantage for the Seattle Nomads. That 50 snake, I believe, has a shot on the Dorito 1 if that guy looks out. So Seattle Nomads in the driver's seat. They still need to be careful not to lose a body and lose their advantage that they have. They're relying on that 50 snake still to get a lot of production, and it worked for them the last point. Oh, running ref in the middle of the field, looking at the center wedge, and it looks like, oh, he calls the elimination. No penalty assessed. So Seattle Nomads have the snake corner, the snake 50, Dorito 1, and the Dorito corner. And it looks like the spread for Unforgiven Inferno is that snake 1 insert, Dorito 1 in the home bunker. So there's a 4-on-3. Dorito, oh, and a great elimination by Unforgiven Inferno. Dorito 1 just got a shot finally on that 50 snake. And so that should free up the side of the field for Unforgiven Inferno a bit. But Seattle Nomads still have the snake corner. So Seattle Nomads now in Dorito 2 and Dorito 1. The Dorito corner pull for Seattle Nomads made a great move into the Dorito 2. And Unforgiven Inferno now turning the table. They're now on the 50 snake, shooting a cross-up at Dorito 1. Oh, and he makes a shot on the Dorito 1 player. And we'll see, I don't know if Unforgiven Inferno knows that they also have a Dorito 2. But it's a 2 against 3 now, with Unforgiven Inferno making their way up to, I believe he just made his way to the 50 Dorito. Yep, 50 Dorito and the 50 snake. Oh, and the 50 Dorito for Unforgiven Inferno gets eliminated. So it's down to a 2-on-2. Seattle Nomads make their way back to the Dorito 1. A little retreat. So Seattle Nomads have Dorito 1 looking inside of the snake, and the Dorito in the snake corner. Unforgiven Inferno and the 50 snake just looking at that wire, hoping to get a shot on the snake corner. And Unforgiven Inferno's Dorito throw bumps up to Dorito 2. Oh, and the Unforgiven Inferno snake player takes a walk. And so there's a 2 against 1. And just looking at the times right now, Unforgiven Inferno needs to win in order to get third place. And all that Seattle Nomads has to do is hold on for the remainder of the game. And so this is going to be really tough. Unforgiven Inferno needs to make an elimination and then just go wheel and deal and try to get the kill or try to get a penalty on the other team, or else they're going to concede to fourth place. Oh, and Seattle Nomads making a big bump, and he doesn't really need to take that risk right now, but... And that's it. That will do it. So Seattle Nomads, it looks like they knew the situation and they knew that if they timed out, they would take third place. So congratulations, Seattle Nomads.
I'm not sure.
Seattle Damage home and Rise Up away.
Seconds.
I don't make the rules.
20 seconds.
Well, hey, people, I stacked out on
10 seconds.
All right, final point. This is for first place. On our left, Seattle Damage, and on our right, Rise Up, and Rise Up, another conservative breakout. They're doubling up on they go to the Snake Side Tower and the Torpedo Side Can, and the Snake Side Small Aztec, and it looks like they're matched by Seattle Damage, except for Seattle Damage gets out to the Dorito corner off the break. So a little better spread by Seattle Damage, and 5 alive for both teams. And Rise Up slowly and cautiously this time makes his way into Dorito 1, and that allows the home player to spread. Oh, and Ref looking at the Dorito 1 player, calls him clean for Rise Up. Rise Up digging deep and getting to the Dorito corner, and it looks like they're clean. Ref looking at them from the inside. Nope, looks like they're clean. Oh, and Seattle Damage, here they come up the Dorito side. They make their way into the Dorito 3, and he's looking inside, shooting heavy. And the Rise Up player asking for a paint check. It looks like the Snake insert player for Rise Up looking for the check. And Ref calls the Rise Up player clean, and Rise Up also makes it to the Snake corner. Rise Up starting to really spread the field now, but I like that they're doing it cautiously. And I can't see anymore, but I believe the Seattle Damage player is still in that Dorito 3 bunker. Yep, and Seattle Damage really has a lot of guns facing that Snake player. It looks like they're trying to maintain that they have their attack on the Dorito side and keep Rise Up out of Snake. Oh, Rise Up loses their Dorito corner player. So I believe that's the first elimination. Rise Up makes it into the Snake 2 bunker. Let's see that. Oh, and they get eliminated. So Rise Up is down 2 players. It's a 2-on-5 right now. And here comes Seattle Damage. They're coming down the Dorito side. They're at the Dorito 50 and the Dorito 3. Just a heavy Dorito press. Oh no, and Rise Up, the Snake corner player, their gun is down, and that was terrible timing. Rise Up loses their Snake tower, and it would just be the Snake corner. Oh. It looks like Seattle Damage just won that with 5 alive. And we'll go ahead and hit the buzzer. And that could do it. Seattle Damage, assuming this is clean, winning their second Ninjaball in a row. They're taking D5, and the point is good, and Seattle Damage wins. Congratulations, Seattle Damage. Congratulations, Rise Up on second. Congratulations, Seattle Nomads on third. And also, thanks to all the teams, and thanks for signing in to watch us play some football.
Signing out. Zach Sweets. He's like a bird.
Jake, come here.
It's still on. Sweets is like a bird. Thanks for joining us. Adios.